Damn, hit that part, man. No, Texas quit. Couple his niggas still ain't slide. They ain't even did shit for the guys. I trust on trust on mess. We're gonna have a real challenge at the Super Bowl now. This ain't no mess. Who? Hmm? No, he aggravated. You aggravated, man. By something, man. Facebook. Man, I cussed that bitch. She gone. Out of here. That's too much. That's too much scare. Man, what? Especially if you been at the house and man, you don't lay the fuck down. And act like you been working 12, girl. The head roll too. I had, bro. My baby mom don't even argue. She tried to argue me one day forward. I cussed her ass. I said, man, I'm just getting up about to go to work. Already to the bullshit ass job. You wanna fucking argue with me? You know, I said, you don't lay your ass back down, try that shit again. I don't know when, but try that shit again. She couldn't even say shit. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. I just went and got some cigar in the fucking rain. I had a little piece I hit didn't want it though, but damn, cuz, why you gotta be smoking too? So ice boy, big brr, 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 brr. I don't know who I'ma draft. I know who the fuck I'ma draft. Cool to my snake like I can ride. In 17 months, I turned to a rapper. Yeah, from the big room at the top. I never fall with hoes on stage. I just be digging bitches out the crowd. It's so much Glock I throw away. Hey, yo. Cause that shit gonna be where like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you gonna be knocking niggas out you don't even know. That motherfucker gonna be wondering who is Shank. I'm gonna be like, motherfucker gonna be wondering who is Shank. Then they gonna start looking up Shank or whatever. Then that shit gonna start popping up. Like they gonna look on that shit on Facebook. And then you know how people be typing name on Facebook. Then they gonna be like, oh, this might be hit people right here. What they banging? Oh, 10-4. Oh, 10-4 that nigga ops. And they gonna be like, man, we ain't fuck with that nigga sad, man. We on 10-4 side. I waiting on them niggas drop some music. Yeah, that's when they gonna find Boogie or Baby Boy. I be like, I feel like they gonna find, no, they probably find Boogie first, but I say they gonna fall in love with Boogie though. He got the look, all that shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, this nigga thug. And they gonna see all that shit on their page. But facts. Motherfuckers had to die so they couldn't, so they shit wouldn't die down. Motherfuckers wouldn't think they want to live like that. Hope. Catch me in business. Yeah. You told it. Who played? Yeah, I do. See him argue with what dude? You remember you could tap a button to break a tackle on mine? You could tap a button to break a tackle on mine. I said you could tap a button and break a tackle on mine. Like them bunched up tackle. Like I had a group of people on you. Tap. Hey, this shit be fake as fuck. I got Christian McCaffrey in this league. I'm about to see if anybody want this nigga. Hold on, let me get the fuck out of here. No, I'ma see if they gonna jump on this McCaffrey, man. If they jump on this McCaffrey, I flip McCaffrey for a speed back. Him and Cordell gonna be some shit out of the goddamn backfield. Then I age reducted. I thought I age reducted Cordell pass. What the hell? Let me look at my damn notes. Fuck no. I ain't touch his ass. What you about to go to? Man, you missed it, but we was in the pro round yesterday, boy. Regulars done whooped our ass a couple times, but I ain't had no team. Attention like hold. Scratch back out going low like a corner. I'm catching the people saying like Uncle Sam. We get them saying, ah, this nigga got Lamar Jackson. Fuck, man. He still finna get scratched out here on this field, man. I ain't feel like playing against no Lamar, man. Let's see if he know how to use him. If he don't know how to use him, it's gonna be an easy day. And if he know how to use Lamar, oh boy, we finna have a long. Oh no, he don't know how to use him. Look like he be throwing the ball. No, he don't. 2 games.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taking about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First down football at their own 21-yard line.
They do everything to do who they want to be. You ain't try to tee up. You rather go and get a bag instead of re-up. You weren't on that block when that shit was going on. Don't ask what's going on. Don't ask her what we on. Pull out camera phone. How you can?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They go screen. It's complete.
That side is out.
5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Boy, you pick the ball. You gotta pick the block up.
interception
God,
here on their
what?
opening drive. But instead, third down.
Playing my league game.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
You gotta play. Oh, you gotta make sure DB play over top.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're
Put
up
him,
against
line
the
him up
third
by
and
speed.
5.
So Dion follows him.
Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, he did the right thing, though.
First down, Panthers.
He ain't playing right. He's not how he was playing in the play all the time.
He's got Burton here. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
He ain't working, bro. He can't
4 yards on that last completion, so
I
that
be
sets
working
up
on
2nd
my
and
handles
6.
and all that shit. Whatever I'm laughing at,
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes
he come play us
he
like on the
covers
street and shit.
ground to go
Like
make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
30-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. By kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and let them knock it through.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson trying to lay one up deep.
Fucking putting people
That's
over.
caught. Touchdown,
I ain't putting people over the top.
a big play there. 76 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
You put them over the top. You can change them on the route. They ain't gonna hit on the route once they get.
In big sky country, aren't any speed limits out there?
Put them over the
And
top.
off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Blitz coming and down he goes. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick swooping in for the sack. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Gun now on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. He's at the 30, the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DeAndre Hopkins, 84 yards. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
Just lining up for the extra point.
So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And some room to roam now. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
5 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now this time he'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This time Jackson will throw it. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards that time. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jerome Baker. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without...
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Tell him I'm in the game right now.
Marr now to add the extra point.
20 minutes. So I'm in the 3rd quarter. Going to the 3rd quarter.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Chargers 28, Panthers 10.
No, that's me calling him out. Ain't? Oh, no, that's him.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the Panthers. 59 yards. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. This pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
4th down and goal.
You playing computer?
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Now back to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Allen Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pops out.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Set to kick off.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Steps away to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. On second down, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And this one will be brought back to the 22. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the all-pro safety, Micah Fitzpatrick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Again, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Play action. Now Jackson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They run once more with McKinnon. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 32. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And some room to work. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Oh, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And they'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Neville Gallimore on his stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Panthers' 18-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, in a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. But at this stage of the game in the 2nd half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? Right. It really doesn't. They have to go and try to make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And a good game here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. second down. Jackson, he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Good.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On the ground, McCaffrey gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
With the carry for
That second down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
Panthers.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.